An interest in inner growth and spirituality from an early age inspired him to actively follow Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, and he has been associated with the spiritual family for the last 20 years. He has also been serving as a legal advisor for Adhyatmik Vidyalaya and has represented various cases in more than 12 high courts across the country. He also continuously striving for the spiritual empowerment of nation and providing his spiritual services to the society. So definitely after this session, we will have some spiritual knowledge. Thank you, sir. Now I welcome our principal, sir, to speak a few words.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, all. Esteemed speaker for this afternoon's program, Sri Amol Bhai ji and his team, HOD of the department, Dr. Yuvraj, colleagues from SNH department, and my dear first year students. Good afternoon, all. Right from yesterday, you are undergoing induction program. You got a SIP, Students Induction Program, wherein you are being taught contents entirely different from the regular content. 15th onwards, next Monday onwards, we stick to the guns. Physics, chemistry, maths, English, PPS, something like that. No room for you to learn these things. Once in a while, once in 2 months, once in 45 days, you may have some occasional guest lectures. And the very purpose of this SIP is that you would like to elevate you in all aspects. In the morning, we had a session on virtual labs, doing experiments from a remote place. Sitting here, I can do experiments at IIT Chennai or IIIT Hyderabad. There is a meaning of virtual labs. Then later on, we had some awareness program on traffic rules. Now we have a beautiful program on mind power, mind game. How to control your mind. That's going to control our body, that's going to control our actions. So mind is the most beautiful organ only human beings have. No living creatures have this brain, this mind. That's what makes us different from the rest of the nature. We plan, we think, we imagine, we procrastinate, we innovate, we improvise. So many things we do. So mind is the most beautiful thing that we have. This mind at the same time is highly fragile, highly volatile. That's why there is a saying, control your thinking when you are alone. And control your talking, control your mouth when you are in a group. Usually, when you are individuals, when you are alone, so many thoughts will come, so many things will come. Some of them will distract us, some of them will attract us, some of them will take you in a good direction. That's why we have meditation, we have yoga. Meditation is all about improving our concentration. So mind power perhaps is the much more powerful than the most powerful power plant we have in the world. And as per the great Swami Vivekananda, whatever is there outside the universe is there inside your body, inside your mind. Win yourself. You are the enemy and you are the host, you are fighting. You fight with yourself. You win. Think about yourself. That's going to consolidate, that's going to solve many of our problems in the world. But unfortunately, we try to win over others. That's very unfortunate. Russians are trying to win over Ukraine, and some other country is trying to invade the other country. Some people are trying to dominate other people. First, we have to dominate ourselves. We have to control ourselves. Just now, I was discussing with the eminent speaker that as per the greatest scientist the world has ever produced, Einstein, all the scientific discoveries are based on the great Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the origin for everything that we have in the world. Those who understand Bhagavad Gita, they can understand everything. That's what exactly what Lord Krishna has taught Arjuna at the time of the Kurukshetra war, the essence. Now we have a speaker, and I'm glad that he is also from mechanical engineering, and he has done his law, and he is expert in taxation, he is expert in legal aspects, he is a multi-dimensional talent. And just I was telling that Uma Madam was sharing that he visits so many high courts. That is a wonderful asset God has given to him. Please try to listen to this address very carefully. It requires a lot of concentration. And you may think that is a very big topic for you. You may think, but if your mind says that it can be understandable, please understand. So control your mind. That is going to regulate everything in your life. Finally, as for the greatest industrialist we have, Tata, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. It carries a lot of meaning. The depth of this statement is much deeper than specification. Okay. There are so many things your mind can do, your body can do, right? So with this, on behalf of the institute, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Amolji for sparing his wonderful time and sharing his vast knowledge with all my beloved students, very young, very tender, and I hope that he will take all of you with him and also his team members. And I wish to congratulate Dr. Yuvaraj for having such eminent personalities among us and having this SIP growing on in a very, very grand way. So thank you all. Have a nice and deep learning and try to see what exactly is mind, what exactly is body, and how exactly is going on. All the best.
Good afternoon, one and all. We are from Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalay. It's a divine family. Don't think that it's kind of organization or the firm. So we are here to represent Adhyatmik Vidyalay. And here we learn everything about the soul. And we know very well we are not a materialistic physical body which is made up of a carbon-based structure, which is perishable. We are imperishable and indestructible and eternal souls. And we have forgotten our true identity, like what we are, what is our identity. So now we learn so many good things and we are we are not aware of the true identity, and we are aware of a temporary thing. So here Amol sir has come here all the way from Delhi in spite of his busy schedule to actually make us think about the mind and control the mind. When we control the mind, we can actually control the whole world. So man jeete jagat jeete, man ke haare haar, man ke jeete jeet. So we have a wonderful session today, and we'll welcome Amol sir. Amol, we can say Amol Bhai also, PBK Amol Bhai. Okay, and before that, we'll start with some meditation for 2-3 minutes. Okay, and this is a wonderful and a unique meditation wherein you need not close your eyes. We've been learned from the childhood that just close your eyes and think about some point of light or something. But here you can imagine you as a twinkling star in front of your forehead. Okay, just concentrate there. Otherwise, you can just imagine a star that is there in your forehead. And whatever the thoughts comes in, just control it and just be silence. Okay, so we'll play a music and we'll start with the meditation and then we go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. So today the topic is how to control the mind. On the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, I will try to correlate the modern science with spirituality and make you aware about the spirituality. So before starting the session, we'll do the meditation. Chapter number 6, verse number 12 and 13 of Bhagavad Gita teaches unique method of meditation. You have done the meditation since your childhood in your schools, college. Every time when you are doing the meditation, what you are doing, you are closing your eyes. Yes or no? But Bhagavad Gita chapter number 6, verse number 12 and 13 says, don't close your eyes. Have you seen the pictures, images, and idols of Shiv Shankar Bholenath? Have you seen? He always sits in the deep meditation stage. And when he's sitting in the deep meditation stage, his eyes are completely closed or partially closed. What? Partially closed, not fully closed. So, when the person sits in the deep meditation stage, the eyes are partially closed, not fully closed. So, what we are doing the wrong, we are following the wrong method of meditation. Bhagavad Gita says sampreksha. Sampreksha means your eyes should not be fully closed, they should be partially open when you are meditating. And what you have to do, you have to concentrate at the center point of the forehead. This point. This is called as Bhrukuti. What it is called? Bhrukuti. Center point of forehead. It is also called as Uttamanga. So you have seen Shiv Shankar Bholenath. There is a third eye, and this is called as the third eye of wisdom. Everyone can open third eye of wisdom after the spiritual practice. A persistent spiritual practice, you can become completely aware of your third eye. So, Bhagavad Gita says you have to sit straight, your back should be straight, your head should be straight, neck should be straight. So, for 2 minutes, we'll do the meditation. You have to concentrate at the center point of the forehead. What you have to visualize? Just the star blinking in the sky. That star is blinking at the center point of the forehead. You have to visualize, control the multiple thoughts coming into your mind, and you have to concentrate only at the center point of the forehead, and only one thought should be there. I am a soul situated in the center point of the forehead. भ्रुकुटी के मध्य में मैं चमकता हुआ सितारा हूँ. I am the soul situated in the center point of the forehead. Point of light. You have to imagine for 2 minutes, you have to disconnect yourself from the world. You have to completely disconnect yourself from world. Don't remember your favorite friend. Don't remember your relatives, parents. Don't remember anybody. Don't remember your favorite thing, favorite food, nothing. Only concentrate at the center point of the forehead. For 2 minutes, we will practice. Control the multiple thoughts, and only one thought should be there. I am a point of light situated in the center point of the forehead. Eyes are partially open.
पवित्र मन रखो, पवित्र तन रखो, पवित्रता मनुष्यता की शान है. जो मन वचन कर्म से पवित्र है, वो चरित्रवान ही यहाँ महान है. पवित्र मन रखो, पवित्र तन रखो, पवित्रता मनुष्यता की शान है. जो मन वचन कर्म से पवित्र है, वो चरित्र चरित्रवान ही यहाँ महान है। बड़ा ही मूल्यवान है तुम्हारा ये जन्म, तुम्हारा ये जन्म। बड़ा ही मूल्यवान है तुम्हारा ये जन्म, तुम्हारा ये जन्म। जगत की कर्म भूमि में करो भले कर्म, करो भले कर्म। अच्छे रखो विचार, उत्तम करो व्यवहार। अच्छे रखो विचार, उत्तम करो व्यवहार। आदर्श व्यक्ति की ये पहचान है, जो मन वचन कर्म से पवित्र है। वो चरित्रवान ही यहाँ महान है। पवित्र मन रखो, पवित्र तन रखो। पवित्रता मनुष्यता की शान है, जो मन वचन कर्म से
Thank you. So daily you are doing the physical exercise. So this is the exercise of the mind. We are focused on the physical growth, but we are not focused on the spiritual growth. So we know IQ. What is IQ? Intelligence quotient. There is one another quotient that is called as EQ. What is that? Emotional quotient. So the student who is having the good IQ but he doesn't have the good EQ, emotional quotient, then there will be less success rate in the life. So these emotions, fear, anger, there are different emotions, guilt. So we have to control that. And how we can control that? It is only by the spiritual science. If we study that, we can keep control on our emotions. So Bhagavad Gita says, the one who has conquered the mind has conquered the entire world. You have heard the name of Alexander. You have heard the name of Hitler, Mussolini. They all tried to conquer the world on the power of weapons, but they couldn't conquer the world. So Bhagavad Gita says that only by concentrating mind, by using the power of Yog Bal, you can conquer the world. Shiv Shankar Bholenath, his one name is Vishwanath. Vishwa means entire world and Nath means Lord, Malik, owner of the entire world. And how he achieved that position, how he got that title, by the way of meditation only. Spiritual knowledge and meditation. By that method only he got that. Nowadays, what is happening? All the youngsters, even the old people also, their mind is not stable. It is flickering. Man chanchal hai. And many, even intellectuals, are suffering from depression, tension, stress, anxiety, loneliness. They are suffering. They are suffering from the suicidal thoughts. Even many are committing suicides. Engineers, doctors, intellectuals, they are committing suicide. We are reading in the newspapers. We are also watching in the news. There are many intellectuals are committing suicide. What is the reason? they have good qualification, they have studied formal education, but they don't have the knowledge of spiritual education. I went to Siagar College of Engineering in Pune, and one board was written. Board was there. The mission was written on that board. There was mention, we are committed not to provide only good engineers, but also we are committed to provide good human beings. So I asked the students, what is the meaning of human being? There are two words, human plus being. Human means human skeleton, made up of flesh and bones, this physical body. And being means, what is the meaning of word being? Who will tell? What is the meaning of word being? Being means energy. There are only two things, matter and energy. Matter is a physical body and energy is called as soul, spirit, Atma, Atman, Prana Shakti, Chetana. And this Western culture, they are calling it as a consciousness. So, this being means energy, human being. Now we have the knowledge of this human skeleton, flesh, bones. The medical science is having the knowledge of all the organs, nerves, arteries, entire physical body. But the medical science doesn't have knowledge of the soul and spirit because this is subtle. The physical bodies can be seen by open eyes, so we are believing. But the soul is invisible, that cannot be seen by open eyes. Bhagavad Gita says, Anoraniyam samnusmareta. It is the infinitesimal than the atoms and molecules. Have you seen electric current? Have you seen when we are switch on the light, suddenly fan starts running? So have you seen the electric current flowing through the electrical wire? No, but still by the scientific experiments, you are accepting that electric current is flowing through electrical wire, and because of that electric energy that is converted into mechanical energy and the fan is rotating. So you are believing that. In the similar manner, there is a soul. This is the infinitesimal subtle power, and if you concentrate at the center point of the forehead consistently for 6 months, daily half an hour in the morning, early morning, which is the good time for the meditation, which is the good time whole day, Brahma Muhurta, early morning before sunrise, 2 o'clock to 4:45 a.m. That is the time for meditation. If you wake up at 4 o'clock and for 90 days consistently, if you concentrate over here half an hour, this depression, tension, stress, anxiety all will run away. That is my challenge. You can do the practice consistently and you will get the results. The soul can be experienced. There is a tremendous power at the center point of the forehead, and that can be experienced by way of practice. Arjun asked the same question to Bhagwan. What question he has asked? My mind is flickering. It is unstable. It is very much strong and obstinate, and it is doing the excitation in my senses. मेरा मन बड़ा चंचल है, बड़ा हठी है, बड़ा बलवान है और मेरी इंद्रियों को जबरियन उत्तेजित करता है. This was the question asked by Arjun in the battlefield of the Kurukshetra. And what the answer given by God to him is that Abhyas nut kaunteya vairagya na ch griyate, means yoga abhyas. You have to do the yoga abhyas, and there should be detachment from the physical world. Then only you can control your mind. So God didn't teach him how to use the weapons, how to use the Gandiv Dhanusha. He never taught him those lessons. Chapter number 2 to chapter number 18 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita only teaches how to control your mind, how to increase the strength of your soul, how to increase spiritual energy. If you read without any Sanskrit shloka, if you read the meaning, then you will come to know that you will get the wisdom, and that is very helpful in your life. So many intellectuals are committing suicide. The reason is that they don't have the spiritual knowledge. So now the education we are getting, that is called as formal education or secular education, and the education which we don't know, that is spiritual education. So China is the first country who declared that addiction of the internet as a disease. As per survey, 90% of the youngsters, they are entangled in the means of the science, and they are completely addicted to these mobile phones, this social media and others. They are completely addicted, and because of that our intellect is becoming righteous or unrighteous. By using all these means of science, बुद्धि भ्रष्ट बन रही है या श्रेष्ठ बन रही है? हमारी भ्रष्ट बन रही है. If you observe, if we observe ourselves at night, सवेरे से लेकर रात तक पॉजिटिव थॉट्स ज्यादा आते हैं या निगेटिव थॉट्स ज्यादा आते हैं, वेस्ट थॉट्स ज्यादा आते हैं? अगर एनालिसिस किया तो निगेटिव थॉट्स ज्यादा आते, वेस्ट थॉट्स ज्यादा आते. तो माइंड क्या बन गया? माइंड बन गया डस्टबिन, कचरा पेटी. Our Prime Minister has started the mission before 10 years, Swachhata Abhiyan. So we are removing the garbage on the roads, and what is garbage lying in the houses and in the society, we are cleaning all those things. But what about the garbage accumulated in the mind? It is accumulating daily. Yes or no? Gandhiji said that there are three monkeys: see no evil, talk no evil, and hear no evil. And the fourth one is think no evil. But we are daily seeing evil, we are thinking evil, we are talking evil, and we are listening evil things. Yes or no? So the garbage is accumulating in our mind, and we don't know how to clean that garbage. What is the cleansing process? We heard about the detoxification of body, but how to do the detoxification of our mind? We don't know. Bhagavad Gita says, Jnana Nirdhuta Kalmasha, means the water, the physical water, as when we are taking the physical water, we clean our body. In the similar manner, the knowledge is a water, and if we daily take the spiritual knowledge, we feed the spiritual knowledge in our mind and intellect, then what will happen? There will be cleansing and detoxification of our mind and intellect. Soul has three ingredients: mind, intellect, and third one is the sanskar. Soul never dies, body dies. Body is perishable and soul is immortal. It never dies. Ajar, Amar, Avinashi. And when soul abandons the body and enters into another body, what travels along with the soul? Do you know what travels along with the soul? What travels along with the soul? When soul leaves one body and takes another body, within a second, what travels along with the soul? Do you know? Anybody? Karma. So karma is the data. There is a memory card in your phone and you have to transfer the data in your memory card into another phone. So these phones handsets are the bodies. And what you are doing, you are removing the memory card. So then only you can transfer the data. So what is the memory card along with the soul? Where the karmas are stored. That memory card is nothing but mind, intellect and sanskar. This mind is the storage space. There are two types of minds, physical mind and subconscious mind. Anything happen in your life since childhood that is stored in your subconscious mind. You are deleting some memory files from your memory card, but if you are not removing that from the that recycle bin, then that is not permanently deleted. In the similar manner, many times you are deleting some data because of your karma from your physical mind, but that is already stored in your subconscious mind. And because of these memories and too much data, the weight is increasing on your mind and spiritual energy is decreasing. So, how to increase the spiritual energy? What to do for that? Just like there is a food for the body, there is a food for the soul also. What is the food of the soul? Do you know? What is the food of the soul? Can anybody answer? What is the food of the soul? Good answer, spiritual knowledge. There are two foods. जैसे इडली के साथ सांबार, वैसे spiritual knowledge and second one is the meditation, ध्यान और ज्ञान. This is the food of the soul. Are you taking this food of the soul daily? You are taking the food of the body 3 times or 4 times in a day, but you are not taking food of the soul for 10 minutes, 15 minutes or for 1 hour in the day. You are not taking. You are not giving your time for giving the food to the soul. And that's why we are suffering from depression, tension, stress. There is a major impact of social media on our studies. Multiple studies have found that there is a link between heavy social media and increased risk of depression, tension, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, suicidal thoughts. Now what we are doing, the Bhagavad Gita says that you have to wake up early in the morning and you have to do the meditation, dhyan, yoga. What we are doing, we are sleeping at late nights. At what time you are sleeping? Go to bed. At what time? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And Brahma Muhurta starts at 2 o'clock in the morning. The yogi wakes up early morning. He tries to control the multiple thoughts coming into his mind. He tries to control his mind. He tries to control his senses. And the bhogi, he sleeps late night. He wakes up late morning. And then what he does? Whole day he never practice meditation. He never tries to control his mind. So there is one famous reporter named, have you heard the name? Sudhir Chaudhary from Aaj Tak news channel. So yes, their team has conducted one survey, and what he came to know, the youth of the country are searching for adult content and not for jobs on the internet. Shocking figures came out. Video clip. It is showing video clip there.
माउस अकडे माउस अकडे
Okay, no problem. It is not playing. Media unavailable. So modern science fails, then power of the silence does the work. If the mother wants to talk to child sitting in America, and what she does, she takes the phone and connects to the child by video calling, and there is a network problem and she is not able to connect her child. So what she does, she remembers the child, and her child who is in America, he gets touching that mother is remembering me. Is it possible? So these vibrations, these are coming from the mind. They are traveling beyond the seven seas also. And this is the power of the vibration. This is the power of the pure thoughts which we have forgot completely. Now our thoughts are pure thoughts or impure thoughts? Those are impure thoughts, and that's why they cannot travel. The people cannot understand us. There is a miscommunication. There are many problems, misunderstandings. So the main problem is that we forgot the power of the silence, power of the vibrations coming from the mind, because there is no true love. So Sudhir Chaudhary, he has conducted one episode on Aaj Tak channel, and they have conducted the survey from 10th of August 2024 to 20th August 2024, and they have found the shocking figure that more than 70 to 80% youngsters, they are browsing adult content. In these 10 days, they have done the survey, and only 15 to 20% youngsters, they are browsing, they are searching for the jobs. So this is the situation nowadays, and because of this, our mind is becoming corrupt, and we cannot concentrate on our studies also. Have you seen this person? What is his name? Ranveer Alabad. So they are they are creating the contents on social media platforms. When mother is serving the food, जब थाली में खाना परोसा जाता है और जब हमें लगता है कि सॉल्ट ज्यादा है खाने में, हम थाली को रिजेक्ट कर देते हैं. लेकिन इंटरनेट पे, सोशल मीडिया पे आज जो भी परोसा जा रहा है, हम उसको सबको एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं. Our intellect is the decision making power. What is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad, ये डिसीजन करने की पावर बुद्धि की है. लेकिन आज जो भी कंटेंट परोसा जा रहा है, हम इसको बिना सोचे समझे, without doing the rational thinking, we are accepting all the things which is completely wrong. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? हमें चेक करना चाहिए what is good for my spiritual health, what is good for my mental health. लेकिन आज हम गलती कर रहे हैं कि हम जो मिले उसको खा रहे. अभी उत्तराखंड, द वन स्टेट, नॉर्दर्न इंडिया में एक स्टेट है उत्तराखंड, हिमाचल, देन हरियाणा. यहाँ यूनिवर्सिटीज और कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स नशा, ड्रग्स, इससे एडिक्टेड होते जा रहे हैं. ये हरियाणा की एक यूनिवर्सिटी है और ये सोशल मीडिया पे वीडियो अवेलेबल है. वन police officer, he visited university in Haryana and he has given the lecture on de-addiction, and the student has asked one question to him. It is not working, media unavailable. So he has asked the question to that police officer that nowadays in the university, even the first year students can get the ganja and drugs just like a lollipop and chocolate. It is very easy to get that. And within the campus, there is a, from the main gate, within 100 meters area, there is one police station, and the person, agents, they are selling the ganja over there, and the police is not taking any action. So this is the problem nowadays. Have you seen one serial when I was in a school at that time? One serial was there, that is Shaktiman. Have you heard Shaktiman serial about? Shaktiman, there is one villain in that serial. His name is, do you know his name? Villain in Shaktiman serial, his name is Kilvish, and he used to wear the black clothes, and he used to say that Andhera Kaim Rahe, means always there should be darkness. So now there are many people in the societies who are like the Kilvish, who are the members of the team of the Kilvish, and they are spreading the darkness in the society. And because of all the youngsters, their mind, their intellect is becoming the corrupt. So what we have to do, we have to take the help of the spirituality. We have to increase the divine qualities. In Bhagavad Gita chapter number 16, there are specifically mentioned which are the divine qualities and which are the demonic traits. So divine qualities, we know, we are since our childhood we are learning which are the divine qualities. The one is the fearlessness. The second one is the cleanliness of the mind and intellect. Then meditation, truthness, to not giving trouble to others, to not giving, to not doing the aggressiveness, not doing the anger. Then there should be no greed. So there are many divine qualities. Patience should be there. We have heard all those divine qualities. But after entangling in the means of the science, our demonic traits are also increasing. There are some demonic traits: hypocrisy, arrogance of wealth and family, egoism, anger, harshness, ignorance. Those who are having the demonic traits, Bhagavad Gita says that they are not doing the karma which they have to do, and they are not abandoning the bad karma which they have to abandon. So these are the qualities of the demons. So now the demons are inside us. There is a battle of Ram and Ravan inside us. Why? Because we are under the influence of this Kali Yuga. This is materialistic world, and we are under the influence of that. In Kali Yuga, scripture says that Kali Rakshas, Kali demon has entered in everyone's mind. And what is that Kali Rakshas? Do you know what is Kali Rakshas? These are the 5 vices which are the enemies of the soul. Which are the 5 vices? Enemies of the soul. Anybody knows? And that is nothing but Kali Rakshas. Which are those 5 vices? There is a food of the soul, meditation and spiritual knowledge. Greed. 4th one is the attachment, and 5th one is the ego. Perfect. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. These are the 5 vices. And who is the chief of 5 vices? It is the lust. There is one incident happened last year in Kolkata. One doctor woman was there, and she was brutally raped and she was murdered. And that was condemned by all the people throughout the country, and they demanded justice. They said that, everyone said that capital punishment should be given. So there are stringent laws in the country. Parliament ने बड़े-बड़े रेप के कानून बनाए हुए, कड़े कानून. लेकिन क्या उस व्यक्ति को, क्रिमिनल को फांसी की सजा देने से, कैपिटल पनिशमेंट देने से उसकी मानसिकता, मेंटेलिटी चेंज हो जाएगी क्या? विल इट चेंज? क्योंकि सोल इम्पेरिशेबल है, इमॉर्टल है. सोल के अंदर जो भी वाइसेस है, लस्ट, ग्रीड, एंगर, that will not vanish by giving the capital punishment. फांसी की सजा देने से खत्म नहीं होता. We are coming into this vicious cycle. मृत्यु होने के बाद, after the death, then again the soul gets birth in another body, and these all vices, they are coming with the soul. That vicious cycle can be only broken by spirituality. If we are practicing spirituality in the life, then only this vicious cycle can be broken. So these demonic traits, they are increasing day by day. They take the support of the desires. This is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. The demons, they are taking the support of the desire which can never be satisfied, and adopt false principle and perform impure actions. So it is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. This is the traits of the demons. So we can analyze how many divine qualities in our soul and how many demonic traits in our soul. We can analyze. So if you see, adopt false principles and perform impure actions. Can you give any example, live example in the society? Now there is a controversy, there is a debate going on one issue, that is live-in relationship. If the culture, if we see the culture of Sanatan Dharma, if you see the culture of India, what is the culture says? भारत ये सती सावित्री का देश है, और बोलते हैं राजस्थान में पद्मावत, पद्मावत फिल्म देखा है आपने? रानी पद्मावती वो जोहार कर देती है, she jumps into the well of fire. तो जलती आग में कूद जाती थी, लेकिन जो एनिमी है उसको अपने शरीर को, बॉडी को टच करने नहीं देती थी. वो सती सावित्री का देश है भारत. लेकिन आज क्या हो गया? वी आर फॉलोइंग वेस्टर्न कल्चर. दिस इज नॉट इन आवर कल्चर. भारत में जो सनातन धर्म है उसमें शादी ये पवित्र बंधन है. इट इज नॉट अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, इट इज द प्योर बॉन्ड. एक होता है प्रेम, शुद्ध प्रेम, लव एंड सेल्फलेस लव, एंड द अनदर थिंग इज द लस्ट. लस्ट और शुद्ध प्रेम, सेल्फलेस लव, ये दोनों डिफरेंट चीज है. नाउ demonic traits are increasing in our mind. We are running behind many desires, and that is why we are unsatisfied. We are following such a false principles. We are taking the support of principles. Even Supreme Court has legalized live-in relationship. So it is increasing the adultery in the society, and the families are becoming the nuclear families. भारत में जॉइंट फैमिलीज होती थी. भारत का जो सनातन धर्म की संस्कृति है उसमें 70 80 लोग, 70 80 पीपल इन वन फैमिली. एक चूल्हे पे खाना बनता था. देयर वाज वन मुखिया, वन चीफ ऑफ एंटायर फैमिली, और उसकी एक मुखिया की बात कोई क्रॉस नहीं करता था. These were the families in Indian villages. Now the joint family is broken, and now there are nuclear families, 3 members, 4 members only. So where there is a purity, there is a peace and prosperity. Why these families become nuclear family? Because of these 5 vices: lust, anger, attachment, greed, and the 5th one is the ego. Have you watched that Crime Patrol series? That Crime Patrol, you watch any episode of the Crime Patrol serial, what you will come to know that whatever crime is committed, the main reason, main essence is that if you watch any episode, you will come to know that because of lust or anger, or because of greed, or because of attachment, or because of ego issue. That will be the reason. So these are the 5 enemies of the soul. Now what we are doing, we are concentrating on our physical growth, but we are not concentrating on our spiritual growth, because we forgot who am I. We don't know that what is my real identity. We can search everything on Google search engine, but we cannot search ourselves. We forgot our real identity in our life, and because of that we are succumbed to the best thoughts, negative thoughts, and because of that soul weakens. Soul weakens means our willpower reduces. आत्म शक्ति ज्यादा है, सोल की एनर्जी ज्यादा है, तो विल पावर ज्यादा है. We can face the challenges in our life. If our soul power is good, we can tolerate the many problems in our life if our soul power is good. So weight of waste thoughts has become the burden on us, and that steals your energy, spiritual energy. Your thoughts are the seeds, and you can grow flowers or you can grow the weed. It depends on you. Have you heard the law of attraction? Have you heard the law of attraction? Anybody? What is law of attraction? What you think, so you become. What you imagine, so you create. जैसा आप सोचते हो वैसे ही आप बनते हो. तो आज हम अपने माइंड में और इंटेलेक्ट में क्या फीड कर रहे हैं, वैसे ही हम बनेंगे. क्या फीड कर रहे हैं हम? रात को कितने बजे सोते हैं? 1-2 बजे तक सोते हैं. व्हाट यू आर वॉचिंग ऑन योर फोन, व्हाट यू आर वॉचिंग ऑन योर लैपटॉप टैब्स, क्या क्या देखते हैं हम, वही माइंड में फीड होता है. हम देखते हैं वेब सीरीज जिसमें सेक्सुअलिटी है, जिसमें क्राइम है? उसकी वजह से हमारा एटीट्यूड, हमारे इमोशंस चेंज होते हैं या नहीं? आप देखो रात को सवेरे आपके इमोशंस, आपका एटीट्यूड वैसा ही बनता है. क्राइम की सीरीज देखो और उसके बाद आपके अंदर एग्रेसिवनेस आ जाता है. तो जैसा आप देखते हो, जैसा आप सोचते हो, जैसे आप माइंड को फीड करते हो, इंटेलेक्ट को फीड करते हो, वैसे आप बनते हो. दैट इज लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन. तो आप स्पिरिचुअल एजुकेशन, स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज अगर फीड करोगे आपके इंटेलेक्ट में, तो व्हाट विल हैपन? योर थॉट्स विल स्टार्ट बिकमिंग प्योर. इम्प्योर थॉट्स, निगेटिव थॉट्स पॉजिटिव थॉट्स में चेंज होते जाएंगे. एंड along with this modern science, daily you have to practice for 1 hour meditation, and 1 hour daily you have to listen spiritual knowledge. It is available in YouTube channels also, Instagram also, everywhere it is available in social media. But we are not watching that. If positive thoughts will come into your mind, then negative thoughts will automatically run away. Mental health is important as spiritual health. And now it has been discovered, it has been proved that many illnesses, many diseases are occurring because of the poor mental health. Stress, anxiety, sleep difficulties, depression. People living with severe mental illness have higher rates of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, obesity, lungs disorders. So if you are having positive thoughts, do you know who is she? Sonali Bendre, actress, and she was suffering from the cancer, and she has done the battle with the disease cancer, and she said that I didn't want to be negative. Positive thoughts not only just cure your illness but also increase your lifespan. Now many diseases are occurring because of the negative thoughts, fear, anger, stress, all these things. When COVID 2020 and 2021 spread throughout the country, what happened? More than 75% of people died not because of corona, they died because of the fear, heart attacks. When heart attacks take place, heart attack takes place when there is a too much fear. When fear increases, heart attack takes place. And they died because of only fear, not because of the corona. So, if you have the positive thoughts, if you have the strong mind can carry weak body. But the weak mind cannot carry strong body. Which is the best example in history? Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan. Have you heard in history? Meeting of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan. Afzal Khan was very tall and very strong person with good build, and Shivaji Maharaj small in height, and he was not that much strong as Afzal Khan, but his mind and his intellect was very much sharp. So strong mind can carry big body, and who got the victory? Afzal Khan or Shivaji Maharaj? Shivaji Maharaj. Nicholas Fujisi, and he doesn't have hands, he doesn't have legs, and he is the motivational speaker. So Bhagavad Gita and scriptures are saying that if you have the good willpower, if you have the good spiritual power, you have good control over your mind, then mukam karoti vachalam pangu langayate girim. Means the dumb even can give the good speech. He will be eloquent, and even the one who is lame is able to jump over the mountain. That is possible. So it all depends on your spiritual power. Have you heard the name of Kota in Rajasthan? City Kota. It is the hub of the coaching institute. Medical entrance exam, engineering entrance exam. Many students are visiting there. As per news reports, since last 4 years, 52 students have committed suicide. So why this is happening? This is happening only because that they don't have the spiritual education in their life. They are reading too many books. They are reading physics, science, everything they are reading, but they don't know how to improve the power of the mind, how to improve the spiritual energy. And that's why in Bhagavad Gita, God has taught Arjun the techniques of self-realization, the techniques of self-awareness. Self means Atma, soul, consciousness, Chetana, Prana Shakti. And the God has given answer to the Arjun, Yoga Bhyas, Raj Yoga practice, and the second one is the Vairagya, detachment. Vairagya doesn't mean that you have to renounce your family, you have to renounce society, you have to go in jungle, you have to go in some ashram. This is not actually detachment. Detachment means you are living with your family, you are living in the society, you are going to the college, but you are detached from mind and intellect. You are not coming, you are coming into contact with everybody, still you are not in contact. Detached by mind and intellect. This is true detachment. This is true renunciation. It is possible by only spiritual studies and the practice of Raj Yoga. So, what is Raj Yoga? We'll see what is Raj Yoga exactly. What is the meaning of word yoga? Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of word yoga? On the first day of your induction program, there was a session of yoga. Yoga is the wrong word. The correct word is the योग, and the precise word is the याद. माँ बच्चे को योग करती है या माँ बच्चे को याद करती है? क्या करती है? याद, remembrance. So याद is the precise word, योग is the accurate word, and yoga is completely wrong word. And we are celebrating International Yoga Day. We don't know the meaning of word yoga. What is the meaning of word yoga? Can anybody tell me? What is the literal meaning of word yoga? Yoga means connection, union. किसका किसके साथ connection? Mind and body, mind and soul, soul and body. Any another answer other than these answers? Any another? It is union of soul with Supreme Soul. What is Supreme Soul? Supreme Soul is nothing but Paramatma. Atma or Paramatma. Param means Shrestha, highest. We are all the souls. There is 8 billion population in the world, and we all are the souls. And there is one highest soul among all the souls, that is called as Paramatma. That is called as supreme power, supreme authority, that is called as supreme soul. And that is called as higher consciousness. We are having the consciousness, he is having the higher consciousness, Shiva, God, Allah, Khuda, call it by any name. And yoga means connection of the self, connection of the soul with Supreme Soul. Because he is having the higher consciousness, he is having all the divine qualities. If we make the connection with him, then all the divine qualities will come inside us. The original characteristics of the soul is bliss, it is purity, it is happiness, peace, and all the original characteristics are vanished nowadays. There are 4 yugas. Which are the 4 yugas? Satyug, golden age; Treta Yug, silver age; Dwapar Yug, copper age; and Kali Yug, iron age. So when the soul is taking the births, rebirths in Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug and Kali Yug, after taking many births, when it comes into Kali Yug, it is engulfed by the 5 vices: lust, anger, greed, attachment and ego. And then what happens? What happens? We completely lose our spiritual energy, and we forgot ourselves, we forgot our consciousness, we forgot where is Atma situated, we don't know. And because of that, our original characteristics of the soul, that is peace, happiness. आज टाटा बिरला अंबानी के पास भी पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस है क्या? 100%. कितने सारे उपाय कर दिए कि बेटे का जो वेट है वो रिड्यूस कर दे, और बड़े बड़े डॉक्टर्स लगा दिए, करोड़ों रुपए खर्च कर दिए, लेकिन पॉसिबल है? नहीं है, नहीं हो रहा है, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है. तो there is no completely peace and happiness. People with those are multimillionaire, billionaires, they have too much money, but they don't have real peace and happiness in their life, because we have forgot our real identity. And the same question is asked by Shiv Shankar Bholenath to Hanumanji: who are you? And what answer he has given? Your video clips are not running. These were very good video clips, and those will be helpful for clearing this subject. So he has asked the question, हनुमान जी को पूछा आप कौन हो? हनुमान जी ने क्या जवाब दिया? हनुमान जी ने बोला मैं अंजनी सुत हूं, अंजनी पुत्र हूं. तो हनुमान जी को पूछा, आपका वंश नहीं पूछा मैंने. फिर से क्वेश्चन किया शंकर ने कि आप कौन हो? हनुमान जी ने जवाब दिया कि मैं वानर हूं. तो महादेव ने बोला मैंने आपकी जाति नहीं पूछी, आई डिडंट आस्क योर कास्ट. फिर हनुमान जी को पूछा आप कौन हो? तो हनुमान जी ने बोला मैं हनुमान हूं. तो महादेव ने बोला मैंने आपका नाम नहीं पूछा. तो हनुमान रोने लगे, बोले मैं तो अज्ञात हूं, आई एम इग्नोरेंट, आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग. हु एम आई फॉरगॉट कंप्लीटली. यू टेल मी लॉर्ड, who am I? मैं कौन हूं? Same situation with everyone. We forgot our real identity. We forgot our true identity, that I am not a physical body. I am a soul which is situated in the center point of the forehead. And we concentrate our soul at the center point of the forehead, that is third eye. Then this will be awakened. Our spiritual energy will be completely awakened. There will be spiritual enlightenment. Have you heard the name of IIT Baba? Yes. He has completed his IIT from Bombay, and then he was working in Canada with very reputed company. He was having the good package, and then he suddenly realized in his life that something is missing. What is missing? Spirituality. So he came to India, left his job, and he started searching spirituality. So spirituality, spiritual enlightenment, it gives real and 100% peace and happiness. Other happiness which we are searching, that is momentary happiness. That is not permanent happiness. So there is a food to the car that is different, and food of the driver is different. In the similar manner, food of the body is different and food of the soul is different. And where the soul is situated in the body? Is it situated on the tip of the nose? Is it situated on the center point of the forehead? Is it situated on the heart? Where it is situated exactly? Do you know? Do you know where the soul is situated in the body and where to concentrate the soul? Which is the abode of the soul in the body? Forehead, center point of the forehead. What is the proof that it is situated over here? The proof is Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, "Vror Madhya Pranamavesh Samyaka." in the middle of the Bhrukuti, the Prana Shakti, that is soul, is situated. This is the verse in Bhagavad Gita. The another example is that, another proof is that the sisters and mothers in India, they are putting here bindi, and the brothers, they are putting the tika or tilak over here. This is the indication that, this is the proof that soul is situated at the center point of the forehead. Because in Dwapar Yuga, when the sages came to know that the people are coming in body consciousness, what they are considering, all the senses of the body and all the organs of the body, they are concentrating and they are focusing on the senses of the body, and they forgot the soul consciousness. At that time, sages have started this tradition to put the bindi and to put the tilak at the center point of the forehead, so that the human being should realize that the soul is situated over here and they can meditate over here. But now in Kali Yuga, we forgot the real spiritual meaning. Why we are putting the bindi over here and why we are putting the tilak over here. So the soul is situated at the center point of the forehead. And I told you there are 7 virtues of the soul: peace, love, happiness, knowledge, power, purity, and bliss. These are the original characteristics. When we have taken the birth in the golden age, then our soul starts getting degraded and degraded. In Kali Yuga, there are 2 दोष. कलयुग में 2 दोष है, ऐसा कहते हैं. पहला है संग दोष और दूसरा है अन्न दोष. Bad company, it will take you in the ditch, और गुड कंपनी आपको बहुत सारी समस्याओं से पार लगा देगी. जैसा संग वैसा रंग, और बोलते हैं एज अ फूड सो द माइंड. जैसे खाएंगे अन्न वैसे बनेगा मन, और जैसे पिएंगे पानी वैसे होगी वाणी. तो जैसा फूड आप लेते हो, अगर निगेटिव थॉट्स आ रहे, प्रोस्टिट्यूशन के थॉट्स आ रहे, उसके माइंड में अगर थॉट्स आ रहे किसी की हत्या करने के, मर्डर करने के, तो वो खाना बना रहा है, तो उसके आंखों से, उसके हाथों से वाइब्रेशन निकल रहे, एंड दोस वाइब्रेशन are taken by the absorbed by the food also. The person who is consuming the food, these vibrations are transferring in the mind of that person also. तो जैसे खाओगे अन्न वैसे बनेगा मन, और जैसे पियोगे पानी वैसे होगी वाणी. एज अ फूड सो द माइंड. तो जैसा अन्न होगा वैसा ही मन होगा. So here are the computer engineers also, and they very well know that the computer hardware is the body and software is the soul. So in Kathopanishad, there is one scripture, Kathopanishad. It is said that Atmanam Rathinam Vidhi, Shariram Rathamevacha. The soul is Rathi. Rathi means passenger. Shariram Rathamevacha. And the body is vehicle. Buddhitum Sarathim Vidhi. The intellect is the driver. Arjun has taken the support of Bhagwan, God, as a charioteer. He has given entire control to God. So intellect is a charioteer, Sarthi, Mana Pragraha Mevacha, and the mind is Lagam, Indriyani Hayanau, and all the senses are like a horses. So this is the real spiritual meaning of this picture. Soul is the master of the body, controller of the body, and anger, lust, attachment. These are the 3 vices which are opening the gates of the hell. It is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita that anger, lust, and greed. These are the 3 vices which are opening the gates of the hell. जिससे हम नर्क और स्वर्ग इसी दुनिया में, हेल एंड हेवन, एक्सपीरियंस कर सकते हैं. इसी दुनिया में हम जब लस्ट, एंगर और ग्रीड इसके इन्फ्लुएंस में आ जाते हैं, सो वी आर फीलिंग लाइक द पेन्स, वी आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग द पेन्स ऑफ द हेल इन दिस कलयुग. सो using the antivirus. You are downloading the antivirus in your laptop, in your computer. In the similar manner, आत्मा के अंदर जो वायरस है काम क्रोध लोभ मोह अहंकार, उसके लिए जो एंटीवायरस है, that antivirus is spiritual knowledge, and the second thing is the meditation. So water, जब आप झाड़ को पानी डालते हैं, you are watering the plant, you are watering the plant where you are pouring the water on the root or on the stem or on the leaves. Where? On the roots. If you give the water on the root, then it will be spread, it will be given to all the parts of the tree, even on the stem, on the leaves, and everywhere. Now what we are doing? We are going to the gym, we are going to the beauty parlor, we are going to the dietitian. So we are giving the water to the body, but which is the seed of the body? Seed of the body is soul, mind. उसके लिए हम कोई भी वाटरिंग नहीं कर रहे, और उसकी वजह से we are not in complete peace and happiness. We are not experiencing infinite pleasure and infinite happiness and peace. So for improving the spiritual energy, what we have to do? We have to follow the Raj Yoga. What is Raj Yoga? I told you already. Wake up early in the morning at 4 o'clock at least. Concentrate at the center point of the forehead. Connect yourself with the supreme power, that is Ishwar, Paramatma, Shiv. And this person is doing this meditation at early morning. He is sitting on the one seat which is based on the 4 pillars. The first pillar is, what is the first pillar? Are you able to see? What is the first pillar? Celibacy. Celibacy means self-control, purity of mind, purity of action, and purity of speech. That is self-control. The second one is the pure food. The third one is the divine qualities. And the fourth one is the satsanga, spiritual education. So the teachings of Raj Yoga is based on these 4 pillars. If you will follow these things in your life, then your spiritual energy, your willpower will be increased. Now, we are not following this celibacy, purity of body, mind, and intellect. We are not consuming the pure food. There are no divine qualities in our life. If you daily follow the spiritual education, listen the spiritual videos, and do the meditation, then these all divine qualities will come inside the soul. So there are 8 powers of the soul. Power to tolerate, power to face the challenges, power to discriminate, power to make decisions in life, a power to cooperate, power to withdraw, power to pack up. These are the 8 powers of the soul. And these powers are completely decreased nowadays. आजकल डाइवोर्स ज्यादा हो रहे हैं ना. आज से 60 इयर्स पहले डाइवोर्स होते थे क्या इंडिया में? 60-70 इयर्स पहले आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को पूछो, उनको पता ही नहीं डाइवोर्स क्या होता है. आजकल क्यों ज्यादा हो रहे हैं? क्योंकि पावर टू टॉलरेट, पावर टू एडजस्ट इन फैमिली, दैट हैज बीन रिड्यूस. लड़की जाती है 10 दिन में ससुराल से वापस आ जाती है, बिकॉज दिस स्पिरिचुअलिटी in the life we forgot completely, and because of that our spiritual energy has been completely reduced. So Bhagavad Gita talks about Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna means highest stable intellect, and the stable intellect, how it can be achieved? The Bhagavad Gita says, chapter number 2, shlok number 55, desireless or detachment of the worldly desires. हमें तो ढेर सारे डिजायर्स होते हैं. इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में एडमिशन लिया तो अभी हम डिमांड करते हैं कि मुझे क्या चाहिए? एक ऐसी बाइक चाहिए, ऐसी बाइक चाहिए जो ऑटोमेटिकली कंट्रोल्ड है, या तो जो भी मार्केट में जो लेटेस्ट बाइक आई है वो चाहिए, बुलेट चाहिए, जो भी चाहिए. तो हमारे डिजायर जो है वो बढ़ते रहते हैं. तो भगवत गीता से स्टेबल इंटेलेक्ट के लिए पहले अपने डिजायर्स को कंट्रोल करना सीखो. Desireless. Then second one is remain satisfied in the soul conscious state. There is a happiness in the concentration of the soul. Third one is free from agitation or restlessness. One, he is free from the desires, worldly desires, then he can conquer, he can get victory over the attachment, he can get the victory over the fear, and he can get the victory over the anger. Remains free from the affection, situational stability and emotional stability. आज आज जो रिलेशनशिप में दुख हो रहा है, ब्रेकअप्स हो रहे हैं, इसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है कि इमोशनल स्टेबिलिटी हमारी अच्छी है या खराब है? इमोशनल स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है हमारे अंदर, इसकी वजह से हम दुखी होते और उसकी वजह से कई लोग तो डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं. सो व्हाट we have to do, we have to consider ourselves as a soul, we have to practice daily and connect with the supreme soul, and supreme soul is nothing but Shiv. Shiv is the highest consciousness. हम बोलते हैं गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरु देवो महेश्वर. He is the highest guru, Sadguru, true preceptor. Who is that? Shiv Shankar Bholenath. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Parabrahma is nothing but Shiv Shankar Bholenath. Why we are saying? Because there is a time on the earth, in 4 yugas, there is a certain point of time when God himself incarnates on the earth in an ordinary human being. He comes as a teacher, as a guru, as a sadguru, and he liberates us from the sorrows, from the miseries, from the unhappiness. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita, it is said that what is the time of incarnation of God? भगवान का आने का समय क्या बताया है भगवत गीता में? पता है आपको? यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य, when there is a irreligiousness, when there is a degradation of the religion, at that time I come to protect the good ones and come to destroy the evil ones. जो राक्षसी प्रवृत्ति के हैं, जिनके अंदर राक्षसी डेमोनिक ट्रेट्स है, उनको विनाश करने के लिए और सज्जनों की रक्षा करने के लिए मैं आता हूं. तो आज हम अपने अंदर चेक करें हमारे अंदर डेमोनिक ट्रेट्स कितने हैं और डिवाइन क्वालिटीज कितनी है, एंड आस्क योरसेल्फ, इज इट नॉट द टाइम ऑफ इनकारनेशन ऑफ लॉर्ड शिव ऑन द अर्थ? अभी दुनिया में पाप, भ्रष्टाचार, अत्याचार, एट्रोसिटीज, दुख, अशांति, वायलेंस, आतंकवाद, मिलिटेंसी बढ़ती चली जा रही है. तो ये समय कौन सा युग चल रहा है अभी? रॉन्ग, कलयुग नहीं चल रहा है अभी. अभी चल रहा है घोर पापी कलयुग, एक्सट्रीम सिचुएशन. नाउ दिस इज द फेज. ये जिस फेज में हम खड़े हैं, ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का फेज है. जैसे नाइट खत्म होती है तो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन क्या होता है? उसको बोलते हैं डॉन, पहाड़. उसको बोलते हैं भोर, सवेरे का समय 4 बजे का, वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है. उसके बाद दिन चालू होता है. वैसे ही कलयुग का लास्ट समय, एक्सट्रीम सिचुएशन, then there is a transformation, and then there which yug will come? Satyug. That is called as golden age. That is called as Ramarajya. That is called as Vaikuntha, Swarga. Muslim call it as Jannat. Christian call it as heaven, paradise. It is nothing but Satyug. It is nothing but Ramarajya. Every religion they are giving the different names, but it is only one. In every religion they are calling it by different names. So now when there is a too much irreligiousness, at that time he incarnates on the earth and he liberates. Even Christians say Godfather is liberator and guide. So we don't know when he has come, when he has become the guide, when he has become the spiritual teacher, and when he has liberated us. The answer is that this is the time. This is very important and crucial time. This is the extreme situation of the Kali-yuga. Now entire world is on the verge of the third world war. Are you agree or not? Entire world is on the verge of third world war. Russia and Ukraine is fighting since last 2.5 years. There was a war between Palestine, Israel, Iran, Lebanon. Bharat and Pakistan war was started recently, and it will again restart. All the countries are fighting with each other, and this is the situation of the Third World War. But what will be the difference between Third World War and Second World War? Do you know? Now every country have the atomic weapons. In 1945, first atom bomb was invented. Who is the scientist who invented atom bomb? Robert Oppenheimer. Robert Oppenheimer in 1945 he has invented first atom bomb when he has conducted the nuclear test, first nuclear test, and there was a huge explosion when nuclear test was conducted. At that time he said, "Kalos me." This is the verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Kalos me. Kalos me lokakshaya kruta pravruddho. I am the god of death and I am going to destroy this entire world. This is the verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. You can search in Google, in YouTube, this video of 1945 of Robert Oppenheimer, the scientist of America, is available still today. 1945 it was recorded video in America, and he said, "I am the god of death," verse of Bhagavad Gita, "Kalos me." So he said that whatever inspiration to create this atom bomb, it came from supreme power. Why? Why? Why the Lord becomes destroyer of the entire world? Because there is a irreligiousness. There is a tamogun. There are demonic traits increasing in the Kali Yuga. So it is called as Mahashivratri. We are celebrating one festival called as Mahashivratri. Why it is named as a Ratri and why it is named as a Maharatri? Why? Because Kali Yuga is like a Ratri. It is night. It is night of darkness. And darkness of ignorance. Ignorance of what? We don't know the knowledge of soul. We don't know the knowledge of Supreme Soul and Ishwar. And we are just, our mind is flickering. We are not stable. We are completely unstable. And this modern science is now taking us towards the destruction. And at that time, now for the entire world, there is a true need of the spirituality. And at the end of Kali Yuga, when extreme situation arises, at that time, God incarnates on the earth in an ordinary human being. This is the called as, this is the wheel of the yugas, chakra, Satyug, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga. We are here at Sangam Yuga. This is the transformation phase. We are here. Why it is Sangam Yuga? It is the confluence of sinful Kali Yuga and true Satyuga. And this is the phase when God incarnates on the earth in an ordinary human being. And I am not saying this. Spirituality doesn't say, even there is a scientific evidence. Too many predictors. There are too many predictors, Bhavishyavedta. They are saying that one great human being, he has incarnated in northern India and he is a yogi Purush and he is giving the knowledge of soul and supreme soul and he will bring the spiritual revolution in entire world in 21st century and there will be huge destruction and there will be establishment of the new world. Have you heard the name of Nostradamus, the famous predictor? Nostradamus, Kiro, Kit, Anderson, Jules Verne. These are the famous predictors in India. There is a Gopinath Shastri, there is a Kalki Puran, there is a Bhavishya Malika. They are all giving the common prediction that in 21st century, God incarnates on the earth in an ordinary human being and he changes, transforms this sinful Kali Yuga into pure Satyuga. So, if the third world war will take place, then nuclear war will take place. And there will be three reasons of the destruction. The first is the nuclear war. The second one is the natural calamities. Earthquakes, volcanoes, environmental degradation, too much heat. And the third one is the civil wars, Hindu-Muslim civil wars. Because enmity between the religions is increasing day by day. So these are the three reasons. The scientist Robert Oppenheimer and Albert Einstein, they have created one doomsday clock in 1947, and they are setting the clock. They are setting the clock on in every year since 1947. They have set the clock in such a manner that there are only 89 seconds remaining in the destruction of the world. 89 seconds means few years are remained in the destruction of the world. So this is the now in 2025 they have set the clock in such a manner that there are only 89 seconds remaining for the destruction of the world. So this is the time when we need the spiritual education, we need the power of silence, and by the power of silence we can get the victory over this situation which is going to come into the world, the dreadful situation, the dangerous situation is going to come in the world. Now you have seen that when the patient is on the deathbed, at that time the doctor is putting him on the ventilator. In the similar manner, this planet is on the ventilator. There are too many problems in the society nowadays. So at that time the God incarnates on the earth when every country, when smallest country, North Korea, they are also possessing the nuclear weapons. Who is the president of North Korea? Who is threatening to America also? Kim Jong. So these are becoming the enemies of the world because the demonic traits are not increased in the people only, these are increased in the presidents and the ministers who are governing the countries, who are governing the world, and they are become the enemies of the entire world. And there is a situation of the World War III now, and if World War III will take place, there will be nuclear explosion, and if nuclear explosion will take place, then what will happen? The temperature of the earth will increase. If the temperature of the earth will increase, what will happen? What will happen if temperature of the earth will increase due to nuclear explosion? Then glaciers will start melting. North Pole and South Pole. The glaciers will start melting and it will increase the water level of the oceans. And if the water levels of the ocean will increase, then entire world will be submerged in the water. There will be huge destruction. So this is the time when God Himself incarnates on the earth and gives the spiritual education. And within few years, there will be drastic change in the world. New world is going to arrive very soon. And Bhagavad Gita's verse 22 in chapter number 9 says, Jagat Viparivartate. I changes this world in the reverse direction from sinful Kaliyug to pure Satyug. Only under my chairmanship, under my Adhyakshata, I will change this sinful world into a pure world. Not any cricketer or football player or any celebrity can change this world from sinful to pure world. This can only done by the God Himself, and He has come on the earth. He is giving the teachings of Raj Yoga, and He is giving the teachings of the spirituality. While doing the studies of engineering, if you follow spirituality in your life, then then your personality will be the perfect personality. So character formation is very much important. And by saying this, I am concluding my session. Thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya.
Yeah, students, do you have any questions to ask? Not even a single student. All right. See, if you are interested in taking this free course, it's a 7 days free course. You can take online, offline, over the phone itself. And if you want to log on to our website, you can go to Facebook, YouTube, otherwise the Instagram. We are with the name of Spiritual Evolution, and we have taken your contact number. So we'll send you a joining link. If you're interested, you can join our Adhyatmik Kranti Bharat. It's a group wherein we keep on posting the related spiritual videos and the audios. So you can take the privilege and advantage in your day-to-day life. Okay? If you are interested, then we'll be getting in touch with you. We'll call you and you can give your specific and interested time according to your feasibility. So we can start with the phone itself, the course of 7 days. Because very few knows that we are in the transformation time, a big revolution gonna happen. And if we cannot take the advantage right now, then we'll miss this wonderful opportunity. And whoever is interested in taking a big book, that is a very brief knowledge is there, as you all got the small books, right? So if you are interested, you can take this book, and this is also for free of cost. Whoever is interested can then raise your hands. Among the boys, no hands, only single boy. 2, 3.
Hello, boys. They want. Amindra, get more books.
Anybody have any personal problem or mental tension, any kind of questions you can ask.
You can ask individually after end of the session. If anybody want to ask anything, he can ask after the end of the session. Get more books. How was it? Boring? हमने आपके जो ज्वाइनिंग है इंजीनियरिंग में, तो आपको लगा रहेगा कहाँ से दिल्ली से क्यों आए सर? हम तो एंजॉय करने के लिए सोच रहे थे इंजीनियरिंग की शुरुआत में, स्पिरिचुअल लेक्चर, बोरिंग लेक्चर दिया. हाउ वाज इट? नॉलेज थोड़ा सा मिला, कुछ नई कोई बात पता चली? अच्छा, इसका कहना है बचपन से हमारे पेरेंट्स ये बातें सिखाते हैं, तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. तो आप ये बातें दूसरों को भी स्प्रेड करो. वेरी गुड. ओके.
మేడం వాళ్ళ సైలెన్స్ మెయింటైన్ చేయమని.
Students, please maintain silence. Good evening to everyone. It's my honor to express vote of thanks on this occasion. First of all, I am very thankful to our management, principal, Madhushri Engineering College for organizing such a wonderful program for newcomers. I express my gratitude to today's speaker, Sri PBK Amol Bhai Garu, for his inspired and informative session about mind and soul, how to control negative thoughts, and mental stability and emotional balance for everything. I hope our students inspired by his spiritual knowledge and continue the same in their future. And last but not least, our students with their patience, they listen the lecture and make it is a grand success. Thank you all. Now I request Dr. Aparna Madam to state today's speaker with a memento. And Sandhya Madam, come all our staff members, all our college staff members, faculty, please come to the dais. Madams, all faculty who are available in this room. Sir, please, all faculty who are available in this conference hall, come to the dais. All faculty members who are available.
మేడం నేను కూడా నేను కౌంట్లో ఉన్నాను అసలు పొద్దున్నే అందరు నాకు అన్ని పనులు చెప్తారు అటెండర్ చెప్పినట్టు. ఏమన్నారు సార్? నేను తీస్తాను పట్టు. ముందుగా మేడం అదే కన్వీనర్ పక్కన పడేస్తారు. లైట్ ఉండే మేడం ప్రాజెక్ట్ క్రాప్ చేయనా ఉండే ఉండే అంతే. తీసుకుంటా ఏమైందమ్మా? గర్ల్స్ ఎవరు వెళ్ళరా? వెళ్ళండి అమ్మా, వెళ్ళండి. నువ్వు లేవు బాబు, ఇక్కడ రావు, నువ్వు అక్కడ నిలబడు, జరగండి జరగండి. బెటర్.
Yeah, there's a small announcement regarding tomorrow's program. Students of ITB will be heading to Narsing tomorrow towards Akshay Patra. So they don't have to carry their lunch boxes tomorrow. ITB students. And students of data science and CSED will be going to Muscatine. Please listen. I hope you are all aware of Muscatine. It's actually an ice cream production unit. You all need to carry your own lunch boxes tomorrow. CSE, D and DS. Please come along with your lunch boxes. And gather at the classrooms by 9:30. And the rest of all the students, you will have to sit according to your classroom assigned by 9:30 and collect your ID cards. Tomorrow, your ID cards will be given at the respective classrooms. Please gather in your respective classrooms by 9:30. So I hope all you are aware of what tomorrow program is. ITB is going to Akshay Patra. Do not carry your lunch boxes. CSED and CSDS are going to Muscatine. They are supposed to carry their lunch boxes tomorrow, and everyone is supposed to report by 9:30 in the morning without fail. And slowly, students can slowly start moving out. Please do not rush. Please do not rush. Slow and steady. Don't be a mob. Don't be a mob. Slow, please.